What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reaction, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, oh my goodness gracious. Wow. Okay. Hey, why not? Why not? Making their debut on the channel tonight. My boy Richie is probably jumping up and down on the couch right now. We have Skid Row. Yes, indeed. How about that? Skid Row making their debut on the channel. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all the clicks and the likes and the bibbity boobity bop, do me a favor before you do all that stuff. Please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Frank Canini, and Frank wanted to see me react to this song by Skid Row called Tear It Down. Now, have I heard this song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard this song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait, I have heard this song before, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Let's see, this was posted by Skid Row, no surprise there, and the video has 486,000 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Skid Row, Tear It Down. Official video. Wah, wah, wah. Yeah, there it is. Official. There's that word. And coming off of their official page as well. Yep. Look, you know what I'm going to say, so I'm not going to say it. All I'm going to say is we're going to have to just wait and see what happens and hope for the best here. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
7. Yep. Okay. I mean, it's a pretty easy chord progression to follow. Root, 3, 4, 7 root, 3, 4, 4, 3 root, 3, 4, 7, 6, to the 7, and then 4, 3 root again. It's not hard. It's pretty easy to follow along with. It sounds good. It's solid across the board. There's nothing about the song that sounds bad. Predictable, yes, but we've had this discussion many times on the channel, and I don't understand why so many people put such a negative context on the word predictable. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. All that means is the song is following a format that is recognizable. And why is it recognizable? Only because it's following the format of a song that had a lot of commercial success. It's following the same formats of other songs that came before them that were big hits. And that's why they sound familiar. You recognize them. So what's wrong with following in the footsteps of those that came before? There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I love it when people put that negative content. Oh, the song is so predictable. It's terrible. No, it's not. No, it's not. I never said it was terrible. All I said was it was predictable. You could see and you could feel where the song was going to go. You could see and you could feel where the chord progression was leading you. You could see and you could feel the structure of the song and how it's going to end up developing over time. That's all it is, okay? It does not make it bad. It really doesn't. And I don't see anything bad about this song. Nothing. Everything makes sense. Musicianship, everybody's solid. I wouldn't say anything all that impressive, but everything sounds solid. Vocally, I think I know for a fact that is not Sebastian Bach. This is definitely post Sebastian Bach without question. This guy can sing. He's got pipes. It sounds good. It's kind of similar in style, tonally, to Sebastian Bach, but definitely not. No, I don't hear anything bad about this. Honestly, there's nothing bad about this at all. I can't even. I'm gonna be honest with you, folks. When I saw Skid Row, I was expecting something a little more along the glam rock / hair metal scene sound, and this is a little more hard rock than that. This isn't quite as glammy as I was expecting it to be. I was expecting far worse, but no, this has got some grit in the gears. That's for sure. Let's finish this out and we'll get to the review. Straight to chorus. Six, 7. Yeah, I mean, as much as I would love to make fun of this, you know, like I said, I was expecting more of like the glam rock, you know, hair metal, you know, stuff. I was expecting that going into this, and I was really hoping I could crack a few jokes on it, but honestly, there's no jokes to crack. There really isn't. Not at all what I was expecting. There's not a lot to talk about, but there's enough that we can have a small discussion. Let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Skid Row with Tear It Down. This was a request from Frank Canini. Okay, so there's not a lot to talk about, but there's enough that we're going to have a little bit of a discussion. So I don't know if we're going to get out of here in under 5. I very seriously doubt it. But somewhere between 5 and 10, yeah, I can see that happening. So let's get to it, shall we? On a scale of 1 to 10, believe it or not, I'm going to give that a 7.3. Yep, 7.3. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, first things first, a 7.3. What does that mean? Well, a 7.3 would translate to a really good scale rating because, believe it or not, I actually think this is a really good song. It would also get 4 to 5 stars and a B letter grade. Yeah, a B. B as in boy. So there you go. 7.3, really good skill rating, 4 to 5 stars, and a B letter grade. Now, how did I come up with that score? So glad you asked. I want to make something very clear here before we go any further. Yes, I'm giving this a 7.3. Yes, I think it's a really good song. Did I love the song? Did I enjoy the song? It was all right. In my own personal opinion, it was okay. I'm not loving it, but I'm not hating it either. I think it's a very solidly done song. I think it's solidly written. I wouldn't say there's anything all that impressive about it, but at the end of the day, everything about the song makes sense. And I know people are going, well, you know, what do you want? And I'm like, well, okay. If you're looking for 9s, you're not going to get it with a song like this. I'm sorry, you're not. There's really nothing all that impressive about the song. It's very easy. It's easy to follow along with. It's very predictable. But here we go again. People are going to go, oh, it's predictable. He must have hated it. No, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I just don't love it. I don't enjoy it. I think it's a solid song. I don't see any fault in the song. There's nothing wrong about the song. Look, the chordal progression. Okay, let's look at that chordal progression. Let's look at the chorus. Okay, the chorus is obviously the hook of the song. That goes without question. It's the part of the song that everyone's going to remember. Chordal progression for the chorus. Here we go. Root, 3 4, 7 root, 3 4, 4 3 root, 3 4. Stay on the 4, up to the 6, to the 7, to the root. You know, I'm sorry, but it's. Anybody's going to sit here and tell me that's brilliant. I'm sorry, but no, it's not. It's very commonplace. A lot of bands have written songs that follow very similar formats. Okay, so I'm not going to sit here and say that it's brilliant. I'm not going to sit here and say that it's mind-blowing. But at the same time, looking at it objectively, is there anything wrong with it? No, it makes sense. It flows well. More importantly than that, it's pleasing to the ear. It sounds good. It sounds what? Familiar. So if you're gonna, by having a song like this, you're gonna instill nostalgia feelings into people because they've heard very similar styles of music before that sound exactly like this. And it's gonna bring up those good feelings, those good memories, those feelings of nostalgia, those feelings of familiarity, those feelings of what again? Predictability. And it works. It plays on people's emotions, and as a result, people love to hear songs like this. Is there anything wrong with that? Absolutely not. You're following in the footsteps of those who came before you who had great success writing songs like this. I don't see the problem. I really don't. I do not see the problem whatsoever. I'm going to be honest with you. I had a certain idea of what I was going to expect. When I saw Skid Row, I was like, oh, here we go. Glam rock. Yes, let's do it. Hair metal at its finest. Let's go. Can't wait to have some fun with this. And I hate to say it, but in a good way, I was disappointed because I didn't get that. Instead of getting what I was hoping for and expecting, I got a hard rock sound that was, it wasn't pretty boy. It wasn't glammed out. It wasn't hair metaled out. It actually had some grit in the gears. And as a result, my idea of, poking some fun at it and having some fun with it went completely out the window. So that was kind of nice. That was kind of unexpected in a very pleasant way. It just kind of wrecked my whole idea for what I was going to have for the reaction. I was really kind of hoping to be able to, poke some fun at this. It was interesting to see the members of Skid Row. I remember the bassist back when they came out, when they broke on the scene. I remember seeing the bassist with that chain from, the ear to the nostril. I remember I used to make fun of it. I wasn't the only one. A lot of musicians, we were all kind of making fun of the guy, like, because we know he's a bass player. And grab this one, for example. Sure, why not? I mean, guys, these tuning pegs are not small. And they are quite wide. And if for some reason he were to bring that up and hit that chain, like let's say he was headbanging a little bit and the chain happened to go around one of these tuning pegs, and then he goes down with it and as his head comes up with it, that's gonna lead to tragedy. And I remember we used to laugh about that all the time. Not just me, but a whole bunch of musicians. We would see pictures of him or videos of him and we would go, that is a disaster just waiting to happen. And we all would laugh at it until if I remember correctly, it did happen. And apparently, we were running bets. If that were to happen, is it going to come out of his ear? Or is it going to come out of his nostril? From what I understand, it came out of the nostril, and it did some pretty bad damage. He was bleeding for a while, from what I remember. From what I remember in the report. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure I remember that happening. I didn't see it. I wasn't there to witness it firsthand, but I know I heard about it. It's funny to see he still has it. Interesting. No, but overall, I'm looking at this and there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. It's not mind-blowing. It's not super impressive. It's not, it's not an amazing, fantastic job, but at the same time, there's absolutely no fault. I'm going to close up with this. I'm going to use this as a parallel example. I want you to look at the song I Love Rock and Roll from Joan Jett, okay? I want you to take a look at that song comparatively to this song. Some similarities, right? A lot of the 1, 3, 4, 4, 3, 1, a lot of that same parallel. And you have this iconic song from Joan Jett that's actually even simpler than this one. Is there anything wrong with that song? No, I wouldn't say there's anything wrong about that Joan Jett song, I Love Rock and Roll, at all. I think it's a good song. I think it's a really good song. Would I ever say that song is great? Absolutely not. There's nothing all that great about it. It's iconic, yes, but if you look at the song for what it is, how it's written, how it's structured, how it's arranged, is there anything really all that impressive about it? No. Same thing with this song. Is there anything all that impressive about it? No, but it's solid. It sounds good. It's pleasing to the ear, and I can find absolutely no fault in it. So, same thing, guys. It's the exact same thing, just different age. Anyway, 7.3 for this song. I feel good about that score, and that's where we're gonna stay. So let's wrap everything up here in a nice shiny bow, shall we? We have a 7.3, which is a really good skill rating, 4 to 5 stars, and a B letter grade. Take your pick. I don't care. Whichever one of those floats your boat. final word, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, that did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, well, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.